Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the cage our first contestant of the evening, Declan Elijah King.
Well, we start our night off with some youth mixed martial arts action. Declan King making the walk, and Stephen Barnhill, it's not often I talk about an athlete stepping in at 4 feet, 10 inches tall.
And 80-something pounds.
Right.
This is pretty incredible. This is a first for me as well, TJ.
86 pounds of fury, I'll let you know.
And fury he's going to bring. You know, what's amazing to me is always how courageous anybody who steps into a cage has to be. But for a young man like this to get in there is just unbelievable.
They could beat me up already.
You and me both.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent makes his way to the cage. Ladies and gentlemen, Hosea Phillips.
Here comes Hosea Phillips, following in the footsteps of his father, Aaron Phillips, who's a UFC veteran. You can say fighting is a family affair for the Phillips.
Multi-generational affair here in the Phillips family.
And you talk about the confidence. I think about that. Like, we focus a lot on mixed martial arts, but really martial arts and that martial arts journey, it doesn't just start when you get into the UFC's octagon or fight as a pro. It starts very young. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape. Declan King, 12 years old, 2 years the elder of Hosea Phillips. Phillips stands 1 inch taller, but a pound and a half advantage for Declan King, and Phillips will have a 2-inch reach advantage. We're making a big deal out of them fighting. I mean, look at Phillips.
Look at the experience.
8-fight veteran.
Almost a fight for every year he's been alive. 8 fights in 10 years. That's unbelievable.
Absolutely. He is inside the Ragin FC cage. And we'll see what the kids have in store for us to get our night started here in Lake Charles, Louisiana. Time for our official introductions. Let's go inside the cage to the man with the mic, Colin Cantrell.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first fight of the evening is an exhibition bout. It's been brought to us by C12 South Louisiana, building strong businesses through stronger leaders. C12 South Louisiana, the official business leader partner of RFSC 6. Now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing first on my right and fighting out of the blue corner. He stands 4 feet 10 inches tall, weighed in at 86 pounds. His record stands undefeated, 1 win, no losses. Representing Global Martial Arts, Declan the Dog King. And across the cage on my left, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 4 feet 11 inches tall, weighed in at 84 1/2 pounds. His record stands 6 wins against 2 defeats. Fighting out of Lafayette, Louisiana, and representing Head Kicks MMA, Hosea the Spider Phillips. Referee in charge of the action, Tim Craig.
UFC vet Tim Crater getting the assignment of this exhibition fight, and we are underway. King in the black, Phillips in the multicolor shorts.
Nice kick there right out of the gate by King. These two are getting after it right away.
Working the body there.
Clean body shots by both young men.
Phillips very light on his feet. Eats a kick by King. Now goes inside with the kick of his own.
Got a little clinch situation going here. So far, TJ, I've been impressed by the depth of skill of both of these young men, both working inside-outside leg kicks, body, multiple shot combinations. Even with some adults, you see them throwing single shots here and there, but these young men are putting together combinations. Unbelievable where this sport is going with the youth of today.
I think I want to invite them to a barbecue because both have been rib roasting.
Yeah, I guess the body shots are a lot heavier in the young kids divisions.
Hard kick there by Phillips, and now back inside the clinch. Heavy on the head is King.
King's been working a nice clinch so far. He's able to snap the head down of Phillips and start to work the body a little bit. But Phillips has done a good job separating. He seems to be wanting this fight to take place at a more of a kickboxing range.
Very mobile here as Phillips fires another kick off to the body. King acknowledges it. Oof.
Nice 1-2 to the body there by Phillips. King returning fire.
Final 10 seconds here in this opening round. Maybe a takedown attempt here late.
And that's the end of the round.
Pretty evenly contested opening frame between these two young men.
Really high energy from the beginning, TJ.
Yeah, they're making me feel lazy, I'll tell you that. And again, think about the composure that these young men are showing. This is like a legit arena. The Lake Charles Event Center, lights are on. You're in a cage that's going to have title fights, pro fights later on. I just can't imagine what this does for both young men's confidence as we take a look at some of the replay.
The pressure has to be incredible. You see a lot of youth, jiu-jitsu, wrestling, things of that nature, but this is a step up in intensity. It's a step up in, pressure, seeing as there's a crowd here that are, several hundred deep already. It's pretty impressive.
Dean Thomas once told me that the best thing a fighter can do earlier in their career is literally make the walk.
I can imagine that to be the case because once you've done it, it becomes like sort of like riding a bicycle, whereas, you get those jitters out as a youth where the records don't really matter, and seems like a smart plan.
Looks like grappling is going to come into play a little bit more here in the second round as the action is fast and furious by these two young men. Oh.
Just absolutely trading body shots. Phillips starting to take over a little bit with the volume here.
You mentioned Phillips, a veteran of 8 competitions as King tries to initiate the takedown.
Nice underhook there by Phillips. King still working that double leg, and he may get it, but so far Phillips doing a good job of defending that. Got the double unders now. Oops, beautiful switch to a single there by Declan Phillips, and now he's inside or in half guard.
Open a half as he postures up. Phillips trying to work his way back to his feet. Really nice wrestling on display by King. Now trying to work a single of his own is Phillips. 90 seconds of elapsed time here in the second round. Really sold out for it. Now giving up his back here is Phillips.
Phillips doing a good job of scrambling. So far, these two young men both have not been complacent in a bad position. They're transitioning and scrambling really well.
Inverted triangle attempt here by King.
Can he get it with 10?
It's going to be short time, but it's a heck of a statement here as he's trying to get that arm isolated to close out the second round. Well, these guys are setting the high bar for fight of the night.
I'm telling you, they've got my vote so far.
My liver hurts from just watching it. These guys ripping off body shots left and right. I hate to ask you for a scorecard here this early, but what are you thinking after 2?
TJ, I'm honestly a little bit split on this one. I think Phillips definitely got the better of the first round with volume and good body work, inside-outside leg kicks. But the young man, Declan King, came back in that second round with some nice takedowns, some good ground and pound from the top position, was working an inverted triangle, which is unbelievable to say when we're talking about 10 and 12-year-olds. But I could see this thing going split as we come into the final frame here, TJ.
And let's be real. Inverted triangle is pretty much unbelievable already in mixed martial arts. I've only seen like one finish a fight ever, and these kids are doing it before they can even go see a PG-13 movie.
I'm telling you, the guys in the big leagues right now, don't be comfortable too long.
Right.
The kids are coming for it, and they're good.
Absolutely. Getting to work early here in this third and final round.
Both young men fighting like they think that the scorecards are 1-1.
Ooh. South of the border there on that shot. He'll have up to 5 minutes to recover.
Seems to be shaking it off.
I mean, you kick me there, I'm done for the rest of the night.
Yeah, I'm going to need more than 5 minutes.
Yeah. Need like 5 weeks probably.
And an ice pack.
Tim Crater telling Jose Phillips, strong warning there for going low, but it looks like King is recovered and we're back underway.
And a beautiful just front kick to the body right out of the gate. Ooh, beautiful body kick there by Jose Phillips.
That one echoed throughout the Lake Charles Event Center.
And don't let the shin guards fool you. I've been kicked hard with those things on before. They don't absorb much.
Trying to get another big takedown here is Declan King, and he does.
Beautiful double.
Really great scrambling here. What
Look
a battle.
At that.
King is all over him here.
Full mount here for...
And that was a hard-fought mount take here.
Jose Phillips doing the right thing, trying to posture out, bridge, and then keep his opponent close. But, oh, wow, armbar.
Armbar again, more time to work here as Phillips tries to come out the other side. Stepping over the body. I'm blown away by the technique from both of these young men.
The defense, the submission defense, the offense, the attack, the variety of attacks.
I think it's safe to say both these kids could win UFC 1 right now.
You know what? It wouldn't surprise me.
Trying to get that arm free is Jose Phillips. Closing seconds here in the round. A lot of heart on display. That arm is a bit extended. Ooh. And it gets fully extended right at the bell.
Absolutely unbelievable. Heart, technique, just grit from both young men. And look at the sportsmanship. Color me impressed, man. That was, when I heard that there was going to be a youth fight, at first I didn't even know what to think, but I'm very impressed.
Yeah, and both gentlemen, I mean, really deserve to be in the spotlight. When they had the amount of technique and strategy that they displayed here over the course of 3 rounds, it's hard to knock it. And yeah, look out for these two men in the future. All right, judges have tallied their 10s and 9s. Let's go in and get our decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for these two young men getting in here, getting it on. We go to the judges' scorecards where we have a decision. Your winner by 29-28. Declan Elijah King.
I think that was the right call. I did have it 1-1 going into that third frame, and I do think Declan King did enough there to eke out that win.
Without question, nice bit of skills on display by Declan King as he gets the nod, 29-28 across the board, but a learning experience for both young men. And got to believe that they have a very bright future in this sport of mixed martial arts upcoming.